If you love making money and want to win,
Just cash.
if you love making money and want to win,
Just cash.
we just chillin' and we vibing with our friends.
Just cash.
And if anything in doubt, we pass. Rookies all hate us cause we play the just cash. I put my money in a strong position. They try to tell me I can't win, it's just a stupid superstition. Cause when I focus, you will notice that I'm winning. We demolish every bookie, there ain't no competition. Now listen, I would never give you shitty picks and do you wrong. Come and join the Discord, tell these bets to hit the bone. Cooking up a parlay super unders and a song. We be really winning, this ain't just to make another song. So if you love making money and wanna win,
Just cash.
we coming in and we taking all the money.
Just cash.
They can't do nothing to stop us.
Just cash.
Hey, fuck these bookies, man.
Just cash.
They wanna limit me cause I win. Label me the enemy cause all I do is win. Just give us a try, this is where it all begins. I'm not gonna lie, all I know how to do is just win. If you love making money and wanna win,
Just
they wanna
cash.
limit me cause I win.
Just cash.
If you love making money and wanna win,
Just cash. Just cash.
Just cash.
love making money and wanna win.
Just cash.
We just chillin' and we vibing with our friends.
Just cash.
And if anything in doubt, we pass. Rookies all hate us cause we play the just cash. Love making money and wanna win.
Just cash.
We just chillin' and we vibing with our friends.
Just cash.
And if anything in doubt, we pass. Rookies all hate us cause we play the just cash.
Hey, hold up. Fuck, I lost too much money on this. Fuck. Hey.
Just cash.
Free Youngin and Big E's here. What's up, man? What's up, bro?
Yo, what's good, everyone? What's going on? We are back with a nice little slate for you. It is, as always, just cash. Hey, what's going on, fam?
See, that says shake them bangs.
Oh, yeah. No, my hero game.
He said, "Oh yeah,
Gotta
oh
start
yeah."
moving.
Hey, I will say though, you said you had your window open, bro. It looks better. Like the camera looks better. It's tight. How cold is it though, with your window open?
Well, no. I mean, then the physical window is not all the way open, but the blinds are up.
Blinds are open. Okay, it looks better, bro.
Yeah.
Wait, what is that behind you? That's a lot of green and only a little bit of red. Oh shit,
Yeah, just a dash of red, but a nice, 5-1 yesterday.
not bad.
We had the stinker with John L. Man, we were really hoping he was going to get it done for us. The volume was there,
Yeah.
everything we could ask for. He just couldn't find the bucket.
Yeah, he missed a couple wide open threes. I mean, that's the chance of betting, man. It was the right play. He had the shots. He could have easily hit one of those threes, and we could have swept. But that's what happens,
Yeah.
right? That's betting. But hey, man, we made the right plays. We made the right decisions. We're 8-1 in the last 2 days. Cha-ching, Q Donkey says. Cha-ching.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yep. So been on a nice little run, especially good bounce back from this last weekend. So I'm super excited to see that continue. And yeah, man, I mean, everything else is honestly kind of sweat free. We had a bit of a slow start with Trey, but man, he absolutely balled. I mean, that dude put up over 14 real points, so love to see it. Turnover play was just unbelievably sweat free, and man, big CMB dog, he had himself a game.
Yeah, he did. What was up with Trey, too? As you passed by that one, what happened? Like, first half, he didn't do shit. And then, are we going to get his PRA at 14.5 again?
No, it'd be probably something closer to like 16.5, if I had to guess. But the first half was weird. Normally they don't run that deep of a rotation, and coach went all the way out to 9 different players. So where he normally, was playing 30 plus minutes, he only played, I think, 10 minutes in the first half, and then came back in for the final minute itself. But then the second half, I mean, he played a full run, and then once that opening three hit for us right out of the half, coach was like, "All right, you're playing the whole time."
Nice. Man, that 14.5 was crazy. I hope they do it again. I hope they do it again. Googly-eyed UFC ring girl's here. Yay! Hey, where's Ian? He said, hey,
I'm
boys.
sure he's here.
Huh? What'd you say?
I'm sure Ian's somewhere here.
Ian's lurking. She said, "Hey boys, great work this week. I am grabbing my boobs again and like Jay Davis on ISU points over as well. Honk honk." Now that, if you want to look at that later, you can. If you want to look at that now, you can. It's your world, Biggie. It's your world.
Jay Davis?
Jay Davis on ISU. I don't know. I'm just reading the comment here. You tell me.
I'm not sure who that is, I'll be honest.
I'm thinking maybe E2, where he always has the wrong players and the wrong names, and wrong points and stuff. I'm thinking that's his like burner account, googly eyed UFC ring girl, maybe. Because who's Jay Davis on ISU? I don't know. Oh, she said LSU. Sorry.
Oh,
LSU.
yeah.
LSU was yesterday. Am I wrong?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, and she's
Yeah, they
okay.
played,
Let me read it better. Let me read it again. Okay. And like Jay Davis on LSU over as well. Jay Davis on LSU over as well? I don't know. E. I don't know.
I think that was a play that she might have brought up yesterday, I believe.
Oh, and it went over in honk honk. Okay. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm with it. Sorry about all that, but hey, we're back. We're digressing.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yep, we are digressing. Well, before we digress too far, guys, do us a huge favor. Make sure and hit that like and subscribe button. That way you don't miss out whenever we do go live. And as always, it's the best way to support the family here. Make sure you also, really important right now, especially with no NBA after today.
Oh, yeah.
The Discord. Links to the Discord down below. We're still running a 7-day free trial. And with that, being said about the NBA, they are getting ready for All-Star break. So majority of, if not all the teams are playing today. And
no,
that
only
means
4 games, E. There's only 4 games.
Oh, is it just 4?
Just 4, and they're all bunk. It's not really you don't want to bet before the All-Star game. It's going to be rough. Players are going to sit. You know how it goes. It's all college for like a week now, guys. So, like E was saying, join the Discord if you're kind of sad that NBA is gone for a week because you like betting NBA. Hey, college is better. You're going to get into it for a week and realize college is actually better. We've turned a lot of people.
Yeah.
We have. There's people in here, remember like a month or two ago, they're like, let's throw some NBA questions in here. I don't know this college stuff. And now look at them. Stoked on college. I know I can.
It's been fun. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man. So this is a good time for people to get into it. Perfect week. So hopefully some new people jump in and start checking out college because you're going to realize how hard they try. Plus, this is perfect timing for it. Month before the tournament, everyone's going crazy. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, 100%. And it's going to be even more important with, we saw it last night, for example, with it being a smaller slate on both ends. The bumps, they came rather quickly. So, yeah, I mean, you definitely want to be in there because as soon as we posted, I mean, I think we had there was like 20 minutes for the danger play and then the turnover prop. I knew that payout was not correct, and they immediately adjusted it from a full payout to a 0.88 last night. I think it's lowered even more now, but yeah, that value is going to be really important. And with no NBA this weekend, we keep talking about it. We talked about it yesterday, but this Saturday is going to probably see a pretty insane amount of bumps. So want to be in the Discord. Make sure you get all that early access.
Yeah, and you're going to want to sub to this channel because Friday night, we're going to try it again, right? I forget what you wrote there. I was in the middle of trying to get together the thumbnail and stuff, but you were writing something about how we're going to approach this Saturday. Were you saying anything interesting and different, or am I just talking for no reason? Which is normal.
No. I think we will definitely do a stream on Friday. I mean, if anything, just to kind of talk through whatever we have at first glance, and if we can secure some value there and catch lines before the bumps and stuff, that would be ideal. But it is what it is. We'll just kind of go through our process. We might look into props a little bit more depending on how they kind of navigate as far as like dropping us props. Now, if today is kind of telling for what Saturday is going to look like, I think we're actually going to hit the board really, really early tomorrow for Saturday. Like tonight, for example, about an hour ago, they already started adding props for tomorrow's slate. So that means they're trying to fill in that void of not having NBA, not having action. So we will see the masses kind of switch over to college. So for sure, aggressive line movement, payouts and stuff are going to be seeing, a change of pace from what we're used to.
Okay. So we're definitely going to do a Friday night stream, same as last 2 weeks. Last 3 weeks, 4 weeks even.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we just got to get on it on Friday. We got to pretend like we're getting in plays for the Friday night stream pretty much. That's basically our goal. Make sure that Friday night stream is updated and ready. Okay.
I'll even step out even further with how Underdog has been acting lately. I wouldn't be surprised if we start getting Saturday props like early tomorrow.
Yeah.
Maybe even today,
Yeah.
possibly. If there's a big headliner game, I would not be surprised.
No, I think we will, because you said there's not many tomorrow, right? If there's not many tomorrow, they're going to start throwing Saturday games up tonight, I think. So try to get that value. Yeah, guys, jump into Discord if you haven't, man. We get that free, that first value is huge, just like that danger play you're about to talk about. Both of those top plays, actually. It's huge. And I'll let you get to it. But first, I wanted to say E2's here, so got to give E2 some love. What's up, bro? E2's all into college now. Betting 2 picks and 3 picks, man. People finding value around here. C-Dot's here. Hit the like button, said C-Dot. He said free youngin'. Q Donkey's a regular here now. Throwing out plays. Loving it, bro. Loving it. Darius Harris, I always fuck your name up. Shout out to you, bro. He said shout out to y'all. Back-to-back hits. Thank you. And Danny C said, turn me on to NCAA. Hey, bro. That's what I'm saying, man. Shit is fun. Will G says, hey guys, you need to change the video title to the best basketball stream ever. Thanks for the picks yesterday. I'm going to keep hitting this button, guys. God damn it.
Hey, love to hear it, man. That's awesome.
Appreciate you guys. E2 says, feel any type of way about Queen today. We'll get to that. Let's let E get to his plays and tell you about what we got first, and then we'll get to that. We got a couple after that.
Yeah, so first up, we got Radage. He was a player who, I believe the last time we played him, we actually took his points, but he just kind of seems like another player that suffered from, the good old algorithm. They had his line at 2.5 for quite some time, and here was whenever he was at 1.5. They finally bumped him up to 2.5, and he kind of went back and forth here because he was somebody who we definitely followed for a couple of these matchups. But we have Portland, who has been one of our fan favorites this year for targeted turnovers. They forced a lot of them every single game, but they moved Radage back down to 1.5. And as you can see, very consistent this season. He's the team leader as far as like usage, and he doesn't really shoot a whole lot of threes, like a very low 3-point shooter. So he's going to be banging around the inside, paint, top of the key kind of area. But his particular on-court matchup is one of their best defenders, and he causes at least 1 forced turnover a game, whereas Radage, he's pretty well good for, either an offensive turnover or forced pass. So I love the matchup here. The game should be close. The first meeting was fairly close, and starters played their full minutes. So I like it, and the fact that he got also 4 in the most recent meeting that they had, I definitely like our potential here. And that was at home too. So road game, yeah, man, sign me up for this kind of hit rating.
Love it. And your turnover yesterday, you went 1-0 on turnovers. And I think there was one day in there where you actually went 1-2. But overall, the number is what now? Have you been keeping track? Are you 22-6? Is that what it is?
Yeah, we're 23-6 now.
23-6 on turnover props. Like, that's amazing. And this one was even money last night. Not even, but minus 120 or something like that. So if you were in the Discord last night and you saw E post that, tagging everyone, so everyone in the Discord gets a little notification on their phone and they say, put this play in right here, you got that value. And at 23-6, you're getting minus 120 on a play. I mean, hey, if you understand about how the odds work, it's a no-brainer. So it's just money. I mean, if you like money, guess the song told you so. If you like money and you want to win, jump in the Discord. There it is, bro. It's perfect. It's easy.
Yeah, so he's still at a 0.88 payout on Underdog, and I believe right now, at least as far as I've been able to find, Underdog's the only place that is actually offering this prop. Now, some of the plays that we do have on here, we're going to talk about more mid-tier options that aren't on the list, which we'll get to here in a minute. But to real quickly answer Eric's question, two different props that kind of stood out for Queen for me. I know I posted Queen not as an official play, but definitely something for you guys as an honorable mention in the chat last night. That 1.5 assists I felt was still really low for him. We talked about him last time whenever he really upset us in that road game where we were taking his points or PR or something like that. But they're running the pick and roll through this guy. I kid you not. Like every single play, they run the pick and roll through him now. And it really started over here. And, in this particular matchup, this is our 3-point contest against Nebraska. And it's a very, very difficult points inside the paint matchup. I believe he had 3 points against them. Yeah, he had 3 points. And Reese had 6 points. So they were absolutely locking it down. No fly zone inside the paint. But we've seen him already being very capable of doing this year. I mean, he's got at least 1 assist in basically every game. But assuming that tough matchup on the inside, they're scoring 3 points, so we should see some high conversions. The assist really stood out for me. But also, if you think he can have somewhat of a better scoring spot, the stock potential should definitely be there. So, I mean, you could consider one of the fantasy lines. But he has been bumped, I believe, once already today. So just keep that in mind.
Okay. And we know how those assists can be little stressful to play, I'd say. I'd rather cheer for dude's 2 turnovers because eyes closed he should get that without even paying attention. 1.5 turnovers, 1.5 assists, it's not as fun.
Yeah.
Not as fun. But I feel you. It should hit.
Yeah, likely spot, and then recent film footage and what they've been doing, especially that last game, man, that just seeing him at the top of the key every single play, I'm like, dude, this guy is just never going to get a shot in.
Yep. Okay, that's what's up.
Oh, and it correlates directly with one of the point guards that we do have. I will say he runs the most pick and roll with Gillespie. So thinking like game stacks, or if you wanted to really, reach in for a bigger parlay, what have you, just kind of keynote, he does run the pick and roll mostly with Gillespie and then on the offshoot with Rice.
I will say, as we've been on stream here, I've got a few notifications. Gillespie's one of them, up to 15.5. Not on every site, but it's moving. So that could go up before tip other places.
Right here.
Oh, there it is. Okay. It's probably 14.5 a few other places, so if you do like that, you might want to get that in sooner than later. And the other one that moved was interesting was Malik Thomas down to 17.5. No, we were talking about that right before we got on. I don't know if you're...
Yeah, we did.
I don't know if it moved here on Underdog, but I got that notification on Outlier, so I'm not sure. Let me look at where that was. Looks like... What are they not telling me? Let's see. Opening up Outlier. It looks like FanDuel moved to 17.5. DraftKings, it's at 17.5. Wow, FanDuel has it at minus 114. 17.5.
For who?
For Malik Thomas. Minus 114, 17.5. It's because his last 4 games, but we know he was injured, so man, that might be an interesting play there at 17.5. We know he's going to.
Yeah, these are pretty interesting line movements. I mean, you look at Gillespie here. This is before I'm going to refresh before they just move the odds and stuff. But I mean, you look at on him. I mean, he was only minus 120 on Underdog, but he was plus money even still on some sites. I mean, he's barely in the negative here on DraftKings and BetMGM. So him bumped up a full point. That's kind of weird. But I mean, hey, again, guys, get in the Discord. That's where that value is going to be. He was definitely a player that we had on the radar. And wow, yeah, money is flooding in on this small slate. Holy cow, that's crazy.
Yeah, because people are knowing the NBA you can't really bet on today. I mean, you can, but it's not recommended. So people are trying to get their fix in, their basketball fix.
Now, I will say I think there is a good argument. So if you don't have Gillespie in right now, I would say just keep him in the back pocket for now. There's a real good shot that he's actually going to move back down to 14.5 because I'm seeing pretty heavy juice on the under right now for under 15.5. So good shot that he could swing back in the other direction.
Right. And we are at 21 likes already, which is nice, guys. We only need 4 more likes for the rest of the show for us to get our good luck. And yesterday, you saw how that worked. Whoever hit that 25th like yesterday, I bet they had a great day.
Oh, yeah. Gotta be.
Yeah, man. Well, you see how it works. We hit that 25, and the day turned into 5-1. I mean, it's pretty good luck there. So, let's do it again, guys. Hit the like if you haven't hit the like yet. And, I mean, are you pretty much through the plays, or you want to talk about your Maryland guys more? We didn't even have to talk about Danger yet, huh?
Yeah, we haven't talked about Danger, and I mean, honestly, he's been bumped so many times now, and so I'd be hard pressed to think that anybody could catch this original line, which wasn't even the original line. Man, I'm so mad that they pulled it so quickly. But he actually opened at 21.5 PRA, but he's all the way up 24.5, and potentially I wouldn't be surprised if he could even climb up to 25 flat or 25.5. But yeah, the 22.5 was a really solid look, and for big danger, this guy has been performing since he come back in the starting 5.
Yeah, he has. Can't deny it. What happened in that one game there? Was it just foul trouble, 25 minutes? And they were
foul trouble, and I mean, he was out doing his thing. You know, he was still shooting 50% from the field. He didn't have any free throw attempts, which is, I think, going to be an anomaly for him. We should expect him at least once or twice to the free throw line every game. But yeah, the fouls are really that. And I mean, you can see that his usage rating just took a massive hit too. He jumped from the mid-20s that he was playing at just down to 17. So that is, unfortunately, I think going to be just a drawback to playing him. We could land in foul trouble, you know, and it is what it is, fam. But from what we've seen out of him, he reminds me of what Queen has been doing, only just more assertive with the actual getting to the line and closing out down low inside the paint. So for him, they run a lot of pick and roll, like a lot of pick and roll between him and the 2 guards. And I believe that Hunter, so Hunter was ruled in earlier today. So they're going to be basically a full squad again. And that's going to give him more outlets as far as like the assist upside. So we've seen him, I mean, he had one in that game where he was way more assertive as far as shooting. So, of course, that trade-off is going to be there. But I think just for a nice middle ground, you know, we can pencil him down for at least 2 assists, which also kind of shout out to the last prop that hasn't been chopped to hell. His 1.5 assists, I think, also consideration for play today, too. But he's a really good rebounder. That's something we've seen him very consistent at all season. 6.5 is an appropriate line, but those are just going to be more minutes dependent as far as like how far or how close he can get towards 10. But I think there's definitely ceiling potential. But the free throw and field goal upside, I think, is very appealing. He opened at 13.5 points, but he's up to 14.5 now. So if you can find that original line, that would be the better route. But for him, just kind of a do-it-all, you know, player. You could also consider the fantasy, but that has been bumped twice at least today as well. So if you're going to chase, you know, just know the risk that you're taking.
Yeah, I hate doing that. Nothing worse than taking the bump play and then he gets over the original line and you played the bump and you lose. Ugh, nothing worse, bro. Gotta pass. Even if he gets over it and you go, dang, I should have played it afterwards. No, you shouldn't have. Yeah, I mean, can't fuck with it. What's up?
I will say, just small honorable mention. I mean, if you really got the itch to bet something today from what's left on the board, his 16.5 PA does make sense. I mean, as far as like what he could have ceiling potential with, you know, he could easily go out and score 17 points by himself or just cover it with points. But it is also, you know, at least one adjusted line. The lesser of the adjustments, though.
Okay. And people have been hitting that like button. We appreciate you guys. That really helps us. No shit. Not even joking. Hitting the like is corny, but it's really not, because that's like what really helps our channel. So if you guys have been making money off some of these plays, you guys got into college, you guys have fun just chilling, whatever it might be, and you hit the like for us, that is what's up. That helps us a lot. So thank you guys for doing that. And we only need one more. And whoever gets that 25th like usually gets the best the best luck of the day. So whoever wants to scramble for that 25th, go right ahead. You're at 24. Shit. I already hit the like, so I can't do it, or I would.
All right.
Alrighty.
All right, so let's wrap up here with just our last, Maryland guy. Same scenario. We're just going to take the 3-point shooters against Nebraska. That's been our MO for quite a while now, and it's paid off. In their first meeting, all three of the guards were able to see really high success.
Didn't mean to cut you, but whoever just hit that like, you got good luck today. Go ahead, E. My bad. Oh, 26. Someone's trying to grab it. Both y'all got it. Fuck it. You both get good luck today. Love you guys.
I mean, hey, if we can get 35 likes, that's got to be like pencil me down for a sweep, right?
Oh yeah, WNBA, man, we were getting 50s and shit. We're gonna get to that in another couple months, but as of now, if we can get college up to 35 before the season's over, that'd be great. We're gonna have great luck. Love it, guys.
That's the plan.
Yeah, man. Okay.
Yeah. So Rodney Rice, another player, a young buck. So this last year, this dude only was able to play 8 games. I believe he was hurt for majority of the season. So he's a player that has just really, really limited sample size. And now here with his new team, he's really been in good graces with coach. And I get the feeling like this is just another one of those players who we're catching as they're developing and really being able to, feel more comfortable with the team and just gel. And he's really earned his court time. So one thing about him earlier on in the season, obviously he was not a starter for one thing, but the minutes too were even a little bit suspect as far as like how far of a leash coach would give him. But over the last month, and I want to say the last month in particular, he's got full unlocked. Coach gives him the full go on everything. And basically, barring any kind of crazy blowout or foul trouble, coach is leaving him out there for a solid 30 minutes a night. Typically in a closer game, we see him play closer to 36 to 38 minutes, and very consistent all season, minus the one foul game that he had on the road here against Northwestern. He's been their road warrior and a very effective shooter. He's a mixed bag shooter from the field, from 3-point, from the free throw line. And that's also another thing that I've loved to see about him lately is his capability of being able to slash and get those inside cuts for the and ones and for the free throw potential. So over the last month here, you can see very consistent getting the free throw line. And then the 3-point matchup is just like the icing on the cake. We've joke about it all the time, but we say it every single slate. 3-point shooters against Nebraska, they give it up every single game. So that's why we got Gillespie and him. And I'm sure there might be a question or a comment about Miguel tonight. Although I do think he's in a good spot. He actually has one of the tougher matchups going up against Bryce Williams, who's just been playing out of his mind lately. So some inherent foul risk guarding him. And then also defensively, Bryce has been pretty solid too. So definitely at the lower end of the, I think, pecking order for me today. Can he get there? Sure. Can all three of them get there again? Sure. We saw it the first game. Why not?
Man, I didn't realize Rice was balling out like that lately. That 13.5 feels even better. Now that I look at that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Shit. Okay. I might like that value even more than Gillespie. Don't know. Both good plays. Kind of sounds like felt like Jonell yesterday and Wagner. Just both of them just solid value plays. 3 and 4 on our list today. Top 2 are obviously our top 2, but 3 and 4 are definitely solid as well. So we have only 4 plays, all overs, but all look solid, man. Can't complain about those. And you know who's here? Big AO.
Hey, what's up, man?
He says E modest money. He says Undertaker. He says let's go. And he typed go and then put an I at the end and then changed it and put go at the end. So we love you, AO, because making sure we understand. But we knew. We knew it was let's fucking go. And Q Donkey got a couple questions here we can get to whenever you want. And I think that's about it. If anyone else has any questions or comments or plays that you like that maybe we missed, throw it in the chat and we'll take a look before we bounce up out of here. And actually, I had a personal question here, E, if you want to get to something that I was thinking, because you just brought him up. Bryce Williams. Now, he's 21.5 points. Is it wild to think we can go under? That's kind of hot, bro.
Yeah, let's see, did he bump again? He's already bumped up once from yesterday.
If he bumps up higher than 21.5, that would be crazy. Oh, he bumped down. Right when I was going to say it. Okay. Yeah, that 21.5, man, that's... I mean, he's great. Obviously, he's been doing really good, but Maryland's no slouch. And that's a lot to ask. Haggerty, huh? No Haggerty today for you?
I want to, because, I mean, dude, think about the steal we just got from him, though. We played this guy at 4.5 assists 2 games ago. Sweat-free under. They took him back down to 3.5, and now he's back down to 2.5. That's crazy, man. They're really adjusting him back.
Haggerty's assists are 2.5?
No, he said turnovers, right?
Oh, no. Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry. I thought you were talking about his assists.
No, God, no.
I got you.
Yeah, so, I mean, he's been a turnover wagon, man. I definitely don't fault you for this one. He's been pretty well at 2.5 for a hot minute now, so very consistent. The only thing that I do worry about is we were kind of wheeling a lot of upside from the potential assists that he was getting, which I don't know if maybe, Danger being back in the starting 5 is kind of a double-edged sword. So it gives him more potential outlets for the playmaking. So, I mean, thus, more potential turnovers. But if Danger is playmaking more, then that's going to take away some of that usage there. So, I mean, he's been 100% pencil this dude down for at least one out-of-bounds turnover. I think we could get a pretty solid potential for Jennings here to have a forced turnover on him. Let me see. I know he's one of their better defenders. The only thing about him, though, is he's been really struggling with foul trouble lately. So there could be some risk, like they just keep attacking him and try and draw fouls and, get Haggerty to the line as much as possible. So I don't mind it. It's just, it's one of those plays that it's not the best matchup, but it's not a bad matchup. It's just not the best matchup. Okay. On a small slate, though, hey, I wouldn't fault you here.
Okay. Let's see what else we got. I think there was one more earlier that he had. Oh, yeah. Nembard RA. How's that looking? If anyone else has any questions, if you just got here, throw a question in. We got some time here to fill at the end if you want to, or you have any play that you want to talk about, or anything you want to say. Throw it in the chat, guys.
Now, I don't mind it because this is totally like a staple play for him. Very, very consistent. I think we actually played him, or we talked about him in Discord the other day when he was on the slate. He barely got there in the road game. The only thing that I hate, man, is San Francisco plays at such a slow pace. Like, they are one of the slowest teams in the league. And although Gonzaga's playing at a pretty high pace overall, I mean, it should help offset a little bit of that. I think the assist is very, very live. That's definitely something he could totally carry. I mean, 10 assists for no problem. The rebounds might be a little more suspect, because you could see one of these games, either he's getting 4 rebounds or this dude's getting like 1 or 2 rebounds. But the assist, I think, can carry a lot of weight here. So I don't mind that call. I don't mind it.
Alrighty. And then if Malik Thomas is at 17.5, are we smacking that up, or are we passing?
It's so tempting. That's a really low bar for him.
Yeah, I know if you look at the last 5, he's way under. But we know he was injured and coming back from injury when you hit that 8. And then I'm sure he was playing a little injured. And maybe that's one that we can do a little research on. Kind of go see what the word is on his health and maybe hit up the good old beat writer and say, da-da-da-da-dee. But this matchup, the running that they're going to do here, is going to give him a lot of opportunity. I mean, look what he was doing earlier, bro. 34, 24, 34, 24. We only need 18 against a fast team.
Yeah, if they drop the 17.5 line, I think it's got to be in consideration. Again, for a smaller slate, but still a very adjusted line for him. I mean, this dude averages almost 20 points on the season, at least a solid 19 points. So getting that would be pretty huge. But, man, what was the spread on that game? 14.5. We just need – they got to come to play, man. Him and the other two wing players got to help out.
Like it a little better if they were at home, I guess.
Yeah.
Jay Wellathon or Wellathan, not sure. I'll say Wellathon. Let me know if I'm wrong. Welcome. He says, do you like Zach Cleveland's assists over 3.5?
Yeah, it's not the best matchup, but he did come up just shy of the first meeting. I remember he had 3, and he still played 33 minutes. It's just kind of a pace neutral, pace down spot for him. Really high hit rating on the season, though. I mean, I do like the potential that he has. He's at least a 4 assist kind of guy, but I don't mind it. I'll say that. I don't think it's a bad play by any means. It's definitely in his wheelhouse.
Okay. He said, I got it right. Wellathon. And now I don't know which one is right or which one is wrong. But hey! I'll say Wellathon just because thon at the end sounds cool, like we're doing something. We're running or something, marathon or something. Okay, cool, man. I mean, I guess that's pretty much it. You guys came through with 30 likes today on a super small slate. That's amazing. Love you guys for that because that helps us, like we were saying. Anything else you want to try to look through, or are we good with this small amount of games?
Yeah, we'll talk about these two kind of mid-tier plays. One of them I think is very strong mid-tier potential today was Mo Odom. And now I know we don't like to take straight up assist prop, but this is definitely one that stood out to me. But Mo Odom at 6.5 assists felt very favorable for this matchup. Pepperdine, who I actually love their money line today. 3 money line plays: Pepperdine, UTEP, and UC Irvine. Especially UC Irvine, man, are they playing some good basketball right now? I believe they're 20-4, just wrecking opponents, and they're at home tonight.
Nice.
But Pepperdine, they where do we go? Yeah. So Pepperdine at home, they've been very efficient, and they've been involved in some extremely high-scoring games too. But the first meeting they had earlier this season, Mo put up 9 assists. It was one of his season spikes that he had. I love the matchup. I mean, it's a phenomenal scoring spot. It's a great rebounding spot. And he's been their mainstay playmaker all season. And, I mean, you can see even in these games that he's playing, just over 30 minutes. This dude's live for a good 8-9 assist game. And for this matchup and what we saw in the first game, maybe he doesn't get 9 assists, but, I think a solid 7 to 8 assists, wouldn't be surprised.
Alrighty. Q Donkey has one last play, he says. Last shout. He says, Austin Rap PR. Those Portland guys are interesting. I was looking at, what's the other dude? McMillan, I think. Those 2 guys are their scorers. I think Rap is their second guy. PR for him today.
Yeah. Max and Austin.
McKinnon, my bad. I said McMillan. Yeah.
Rap, I think so. The rebound upside for Rap today is going to be pretty spectacular. He's going to be covering Radic here on the other side, and he's their main usage guy. So I don't mind that for especially the rebound potential, which it actually looks like they kind of dinged this down finally. but his scoring upside can be a little suspect, a little back and forth. So maybe he ends the game with 12 to 13 points, but he could totally have an 8 to 10 rebound game here. Would not be surprised.
Okay. Sounds good. I think that's the end of the comments, and we went through our plays, and we got 31 likes, so sounds like a good day so far.
That's an amazing day. You guys are awesome.
Hell yeah. E2 says, did we talk about Chris Austin? I dozed off. E2's been winning so much, he just dozes off. He's like, I'm sick. It's just, I'm tired of winning. He just wins too much. He's probably sleeping on money right now. Big E2!
So this guy's kind of weird, man. I know we had a bit of a discussion about him in the Discord earlier, but he's one of those players he feels like a trap, and maybe he could be a free play. He's either going to be so free, or he's going to play exactly how he played at the beginning of the season, and you're going to be like, why the hell did I pick this guy? Yeah. So
look
he
at him
came back
lately.
into the starting.
What's up with that? Lately. Look at how that game lately. Okay.
He's back in the starting unit, so I mean that is definitely a plus for him by all means. But man, this dude was some straight cheeks at the beginning of the season. He was so bad he got benched bad.
That was the crowd when he came in, air balls and shit.
And I say this, obviously with all due respect, but this guy is like a six-year player, so it's not like this dude is young. He's been in the league for a minute, but his usage rating is just so pathetic. It's so bad.
Oh no, poor Chris.
He was averaging before these last games. So let's exclude after he came back and now he's in the starting unit and all that stuff. But excluding that beforehand, I mean, this dude was averaging like 5 points a game. So bad.
Bro, he had 20 points. He's had over 20 points 3 games in the last month. Less than a month. Wow.
Yeah.
How good did he feel about himself when he scored 20? He was like, oh my gosh. He called his mom and shit. Called his dad. He was like, I did it. Finally.
Yeah, hey, maybe he's finally catching his stride. 6-year senior, but this guy's kind of getting it done lately. Now, I will say, I think there are a couple interesting things to kind of note of how he's scoring. So, one thing is this guy, he couldn't get a 3-point shot to land at all at the beginning of the season. At best, he was scoring 1, but most of the time it was zeros across the board. And he had a couple of these games where he hit multiple ones. So all this is coming off the back of a majority of scoring from 3. So you can see the goose egg here, the goose egg here. That was only 1 3 scored, 1 3 scored. He's a very, very efficient 3-point shooter, but he's a very low volume 3-point shooter. So maybe it could be closer to what he's potentially able to do, but also could he just be getting, beginner's luck, sort of say, because the games where he's not doing that, it's also coming off of, this guy is not getting the free throw line much at all for the majority of the season, and now he's getting the free throw line a lot more as of late. So maybe a couple extra stats getting thrown into the mix there that make this all look really, really inflated. And the minutes, I think, are probably the best thing that's been boding well for him. So I do like to see that, and maybe the minutes are coming along with his production that he's been doing. But I don't know if this is fake or if this is actually sustainable for him, because this is a night and day performance from what he was doing earlier this season.
Yeah. Well, sounds like this.
Pass.
Yeah, if you're going to play him, I think he was at 10.5 here. Yeah, 10.5 on Underdog, so play. I don't play the 11 on Prizepicks.
Or better yet,
Pass.
Yeah, pass. Actually, if you're gonna play him, it's the PR is the better route.
Or better yet,
Pass.
Right. All right, man. Well, I think that's going to be about it for us today. We'll keep it nice, short, and sweet, and to the point. Better slate tomorrow, better than today, that's for sure. And then again, we'll be looking out for props for Saturday already.
Ooh.
Tomorrow afternoon / tomorrow evening.
Yes. Make sure you guys subscribe for real if you haven't, because that Friday night is going to come up quick. and you're going to miss that big stream with all kinds of value if you don't sub or jump in the Discord, and we'll remind you every damn minute. Try to win. We're trying to win. Whoever's trying to win, come on. He's yelling at his dog, I could tell.
He's ever licking his paw. All right.
I hate when
y'all.
my dog does that. Like, ugh, it sounds nasty.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to get out of here. We appreciate you guys, as always, hanging out with us today and the afternoon. Again, make sure hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. We know all 30 plus of you guys that have already. We appreciate you guys. We'll catch y'all in the Discord. Good luck tonight, and we'll catch you back here tomorrow. Peace.